Look at that view.
We all dream of owning a little slice of paradise.
This is just beautiful.
This is stunning.
And for most people, that's all it is, a dream. But I'm gonna fill you in on a secret.
Woo! Look at that.
You can have your dream vacation house.
The dream is about to begin.
Oh my gosh.
And you can have it all for free.
This week I'm in Palm Springs, California. Located 100 miles east of Los Angeles, the Palm Springs area encompasses a collection of small cities in the Coachella Valley where dry climate and 350 days of sunshine per year have made it a vacation mecca. From golfing, hot air ballooning, to hiking and mountain biking, Palm Springs offers a variety of activities all year round. California natives Skip and Laura got engaged in Palm Springs 20 years ago and have spent anniversaries here ever since.
I'm Skip,
I'm Laura.
and we live in Newport Beach, California.
We have two great kids, Madeline.
And our son Bear.
I have such a special place in my heart for the desert.
It's just so beautiful out here. It would mean so much for us to own a home out here,
But 2 mortgages scares us a little bit.
and that has been our biggest challenge.
Now there is a way that Skip and Laura can own a Palm Springs vacation house and make it affordable. To do this, we'll take the annual cost of owning a vacation house, rent the house out for part of the year, and then end up with a net cost of 0. But with top summer temperatures reaching past 110 degrees, high season is during the winter holidays, spring break, and during the Coachella and Stagecoach music festivals, which only leaves us 10 rental weeks in order to fetch top dollar. Competition in Palm Springs rental market is steep, so in order to make this work, we'll need to find a severely undervalued property with tons of potential. Then make the right renovations in order to cover our costs. You guys have been coming out here all your lives.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, what do you guys want in a vacation house?
We would love to be right up against these mountains.
That is my favorite view.
We want 3 bedrooms so that we can have our kids with us.
I really want a pool. I think that would be, my dream situation.
That'd be a dream. We socialize by the pool, we barbecue around the pool. It's just kind of the hub of activity.
First on the list, pool.
That's true.
So how much have you guys managed to save?
We have $75,000.
75 is great, but the closer you get to these mountains,
Yes.
the more expensive it gets. To get the most out of your money, we're gonna have to find a house that's really gonna need some work. We can get it for a better price, but then we're gonna have to put in the sweat
Yes.
and the hard work. I'll try to get you as close to the mountains as we possibly can.
Right.
We'll go out there and we'll get this dream a-going.
Wonderful.
That
Sound
sounds
good?
like so
We
much
can't
fun.
wait.
Palm Springs has been a getaway for movie stars since the days of Frank Sinatra, Bob Hope, and Marilyn Monroe. But it's not just for the rich and famous. There are plenty of affordable properties. The trick is finding the right one that will stretch our dollars the farthest. Before we begin our hunt, I'm bringing Skip and Laura to a killer rental property for inspiration. It's out of our budget, but it's booked all the time. Most important, it will give us an idea of some key features to include in our renovation.
Nice gated community, right?
Really nice.
And there she is. 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, 4,500 square feet. So
This is beautiful.
very modern.
Wonderful.
You see the lines, the curves.
Has a really neat villa feel.
It does.
Love it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You got native plants and pavers. Hardscape is great because you don't have to maintain it. Just a great mix of modern desert and that little Southwest twist.
Love it.
Okay.
Great.
Through the door, right this way. Come on in. Grand entryway here.
Goodness, it's gorgeous. It's so big.
Right?
It's big, but doesn't it feel comfortable? Don't the earth tones just look inviting?
I just want to sit down. I want to make myself at home.
And this house actually has 2 living areas in it.
Oh, this is really gorgeous.
Lots of windows all the way around, lots of light.
Oh my gosh, and the kitchen. Wow,
Oh,
this
this
kitchen is incredible.
Everything here is top of the line. There is 6 burners on that stove.
That's an amazing stove.
This is a kitchen that renters wish they had at home. And if you guys see right there,
Yes.
the covered patio. All right, let's go check it out. 3-panel sliding glass door, 10 feet tall, coming out to this.
This is to die
This is
for.
paradise right here.
So you could just feel that indoor-outdoor
Yes.
space, okay? It's seamless. That is
Yes.
so important. And then hot tub, saltwater pool.
That pool is so inviting. I just want to jump right in right now.
I will go with you.
I will be third. This is an oasis in the middle of the desert. All right, back inside.
Yeah.
The master bedroom.
Oh my goodness.
The earth tones, again, making it feel comfortable and cozy.
I love it. It's really inviting. This is like the dream vacation retreat.
Well, wait till you see the bathroom.
Oh,
You haven't seen luxury till you've seen this bathroom.
look at this.
Unbelievable.
That shower is one of the biggest showers that I have seen. You're giving the renters their very own spa. Soaking tub, the glass block. By adding really luxurious elements like this, it's what's gonna keep you ahead of the game.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
here we
definitely.
go. Then right through here, hallway, and yet another wing of the house in here.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
Right.
It has its own connected bathroom, access to the outdoors. If you have multiple families, this is great because it's very private.
Definitely, it's like a retreat. I think this house is the perfect desert house. You feel like you're going to a luxury hotel or spa.
I think the house has this amazing indoor-outdoor living feel.
It just gives you an idea of what can be done, and I think if you put it on a scale that's a little smaller, it can work for everybody, for sure.
So this house is way out of your price range, but don't be discouraged. When we look through our houses, just look at the potential to turn your place into something similar. $75,000 is our starting off point. With a down payment of $20,000 to $30,000, that will leave us $45,000 to $55,000 for renovations.
All right.
So I'm going to show you houses between $200,000 to $300,000.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's
I'm
get in the
ready.
car.
Next up, I show Skip and Laura a foreclosed property that needs a little TLC.
It's really bad.
We're in Palm Springs, California, looking for a vacation house under $300,000 that we can fix up, rent out, and make pay for itself. First up, we're heading to a bank-owned 3-bedroom ranch house with issues. While it may look good on paper, this house has been sitting unattended for more than 2 years.
All right. See those beautiful mountains?
Gorgeous mountains.
Yes.
This is the one.
This is it right here. The shabbiest on the block. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,400 square feet. It is a foreclosure.
It looks like it's in really bad shape.
You guys walked through foreclosures before?
Not really.
Okay. You really got to see past the rough edges. It's a really nice area, centrally located. Great price on it though, $239,000.
Okay.
That's good.
You ready?
Ready.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Oh, it's pretty bad.
This I don't think this classifies as a project.
It's like a teardown.
I know this place looks like someone got partway through a renovation and just skipped town, but look at the potential for indoor-outdoor living. Just like the ideal rental, it had tons of access to the outdoors.
Yes.
We'll do
Love
that
that.
same concept here. There's a slider right to the right-hand side by the kitchen. Let's replace that with a French door. And then to the left of that, I put another French door. Let's
Oh, I like
give as
that.
much access to the outdoors as we possibly can.
That sounds great.
And right around the corner to the kitchen.
I want to cry. It's really bad.
Yes, this place needs to be completely gutted out. This wall can be taken out. Once that's done, we really have an opportunity to make this kitchen rival that of the ideal rental that we saw, okay?
First, we'll need to take out the wall separating the kitchen from the living room. And in its place, we'll put in an island. With white cabinets and white quartz countertops, this space will be much more bright and clean. And by the door to the garage, we'll add some of the storage and counter space we lost and put in some decorative tile as an accent. new refrigerator, dishwasher, and a restaurant-grade gas range. We'll polish the concrete floor, and suddenly, this kitchen is a selling point.
Do we have enough money for this?
It's really going to be tight. But I'll tell you this, we have to make this kitchen a statement piece,
Yes.
or it isn't going to rent out. Want to see outside?
Yes, please.
With the pool.
Look at this.
Sure, it's a shabby-looking house, but that is a gorgeous-looking
Gorgeous.
pool.
It is.
Okay?
Oh,
Dining.
Laura, look at the mountains right
that
behind
view
you.
is
That is
amazing.
amazing.
That is key. The pool is in good shape. It's a great view, and we can rework a lot. This is what I would do.
We've got to tear down and replace that weather-beaten pergola. Redefine and clean up the hardscape with a fresh concrete pad around the pool. We've already added French doors to the living room, but let's also install French doors into the master bedroom to really take advantage of the indoor-outdoor living potential. For paint, let's go beige and use that color around the perimeter wall as well. Replace the dried out grass with low-maintenance desert landscape. And finally, let's create an outdoor dining area and install a fire pit for those desert nights.
I'm coming around and seeing the potential that you're talking about.
We got some more seats. Let's go to the bedroom, all right? Come on. Before we go to the master, we'll head into the guest bedroom, number 1.
It's a big white box, isn't it? That's not a bad thing, really.
And then our other guest bedroom here. Both of these guest bedrooms have the same window facing the front street.
Okay.
So why don't we replace these with French doors?
Oh, that's great.
You have that escape to get outside, look at the mountains.
I think any guest would like something like that.
The final room,
Okay,
the
yeah.
master. This master bedroom is small, so having the French doors in there is
Right.
vital. It'll make it feel big, and it will lead right out to the beautiful pool.
I agree. That'll make a big difference for sure.
And then our guest bathroom.
All right, well, it's good size.
We can bring in the polished floors, that would be good, but everything else, we just have to clean up and live with what's here. After the kitchen in the backyard, we wouldn't have any money left for an all-new bathroom.
You know, this house is a total mess. It's a little overwhelming. Matt had some amazing ideas.
There isn't anything that can just be lived with. That's a little scary, but this location is such a strong positive. I do think it gives us a lot to think about.
Yeah,
There's
let's
some strong
definitely talk
potential
about
for
it.
this property.
So the price on this house is $239,000. It's bank owned. I think I can maybe work with them to a target price of $225,000. And that would leave us $50,000 for the renovation.
Bringing our total cost to $275,000.
So the covering cost on this property is $19,000 a year. Okay? So in order for this house to pay for itself during that 10-week peak rental season, we would have to rent it out for $1,900 a week. $1,900?
Right.
That's great. I know that you can get that, not in this shape. So $50,000 has to be put in to the high impact places in the kitchen, all the landscaping. I'd like to put those French doors in.
Great.
Okay, let's get back in the car.
Next up, I show Skip and Laura a 3-bedroom ranch on a golf course that may be just what they're looking for.
Wow, it's huge.
We're in Palm Springs, California, looking for a vacation house under $300,000 that we can fix up, rent out, and make pay for itself. I'm taking Skip and Laura to see a 3-bedroom ranch house on a quiet street that backs onto the Indian Springs golf course. For renters who want to hit the links, the location simply couldn't be better.
Right there. There she is.
Yeah.
This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,700 square foot house.
Oh, it's cute.
We're a little bit further away from the Santa Rosa Mountains, but we are really close to the Stagecoach and to the Coachella Music Festival. It backs up right to one of the top-rated golf courses in Palm Springs. The front of the house can just use a little bit of work. The stucco, go over it with a little smooth coat stucco, repaint the fascia board. And in the front, we need to go some xeriscaping. Grass is so high maintenance, okay? Well, let's see what you think inside.
All right.
Oh, it's so big. I
Right?
love it.
We have a lot of room to work with throughout this house.
It is large, but with that giant peninsula, once you get in there, it almost looks like you're a bit trapped.
The countertop looks a little dated. I don't even know what that is.
It's like a
Pre-Formica.
resin.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a 70s kitchen.
Yes, it is.
All right, throughout. And we need to modernize it.
Let's lose the wall to the living room and flip the cabinets to the opposite side. Drop the uppers and turn the peninsula into an island big enough to seat 6. Dark beech wood cabinets and white granite countertops. New, ultra-modern stainless steel appliances with some horizontal glass shelving along the back. Replace the flooring with 24 by 24-inch desert tile. Then we'll do a modular dining room table and add some industrial metallic lighting fixtures.
It will have a modern appeal, and that's going to be huge.
Your island idea sounds amazing. I
does.
want a big island like that.
It does.
Into the living room, wide open space, wood-burning fireplace.
I love that fireplace. The fireplace is beautiful.
And off the living room is a little sunroom. It's not insulated or air conditioned, so as an indoor space, it's of limited use.
I would rather be outside or inside,
Yeah.
not in between.
I think we have enough square footage inside this house that we don't need kind of a separate outdoor space like that.
Right.
Here's what we do. The kitchen wall is gone, so we'll continue the large format tile. Let's really own that fireplace wall. Make it wider, face it with gray soapstone. Then build in shelving on either side. In the sunroom, let's blow out those walls and open it up to the backyard. Redo the floors with stamped concrete and finish off the new patio with an outdoor dining set. Finally, let's add a floor-to-ceiling 3-panel slider like the ideal rental to let in more light and give seamless access to the outdoors.
That sounds so nice.
It does sound nice.
Exactly what we want.
Okay, let's head to the outside. Okay. Look at that pool.
That pool is wonderful.
wow,
I
that's
love it.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And look, just behind it, that's the Indian Springs Golf Course. And that can be great for us in the rental market.
What a great backyard. It's so big, and the views of the course make it seem even bigger, actually.
I wouldn't change a lot back here. The only thing that I think is missing, right off the corner, we'll build in a steel fire pit with a seating area.
Sounds beautiful.
Guest bedroom.
Oh, this is lovely.
All you need to do is maybe put a fan in here, replace the closet doors.
There really isn't very much to do in here.
That's what's key. Right around
like
the corner
that.
here, another guest bedroom to see. And this has the sliding glass door in it.
Oh, yeah. This
See how much brighter that is? Let's head this way. Check out our bathroom right here. Guest bathroom.
It's clean.
A little bit updating. The tile's gonna come in here, but that's gonna be it. And look at this master.
Wow, it's huge. I love that it's so big, and that closet's fantastic.
It's got a great yard, front and back, great golf course view, golf course access, pool, all the amenities.
I like that it's 3-bed, 2-bath, and it's big. The pool and golf course are awesome.
The asking price on this house is $299,999. But we need to hit a target price of $280,000 in order to have any money left for the $45,000 worth of renovation that I think it needs. That brings the total investment for this house to $325,000.
Covering costs on this property is $21,000 a year, so we'd have to rent it out during the 10-week peak rental season for $2,100 a week in order for this house to pay for itself.
Okay.
I know that the previous owners have been trying to rent it out, and they've been only getting $1,500 a week. So
Okay.
we would have to put that $45,000 into this house in
Right.
order to get it up to that $2,100 a week.
Right.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Lots to think about, I'm
Lots
sure.
to think
Let's
about.
go in the car.
Okay.
Coming up, I show Skip and Laura a cozy 3-bedroom that's long on views, but short on character.
It's pretty bad.
Looking for ways to save money on a vacation with family and friends? Then go to hgtv.com/vacation house for free for my money-saving tips on traveling with a large group. More people doesn't necessarily have to mean more money.
We're in Palm Springs, California, looking for a vacation home under $300,000 to fix up, rent out, and make pay for itself. Right now, I'm taking Skip and Laura to the up-and-coming neighborhood of La Quinta Cove. It's a little further from the action, but it's right at the foot of the beautiful Santa Rosa Mountains.
There it is.
Okay.
Look at the backdrop. 360 degrees almost
Just
around
beautiful.
you. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,458 square feet. A little bit of a Spanish style.
I like the terracotta tile roofing material. I really like that.
It's clean. I like that a lot.
It's just kind of blah. What we really need to do is catch a renter's eye. I would definitely paint up the stucco and add some simple desert scaping to boost the curb appeal. Then add a few details to give it a real Mediterranean vibe. Go with a dark wood-paneled look for the garage door and add some hacienda-style accents to the facade.
We can really make this something special.
Great
That
idea.
sounds amazing.
It does.
Okay, let's head on through
Go
the
in.
door. Pretty good shape. Even the stucco is in really good shape, too.
Yeah.
Come on in. Hallway, all the way down to the living space. So it's a big hallway. And I know that we have a little bit of ways to go, but that is because they want to get us to the back of the house where the pool is.
Okay, yeah.
So here's the living room. Nice high ceilings. It's small, but nice and bright, and it opens right into the kitchen. What do you think?
You know, it's a little dated, I'll be honest with you. The Formica countertops aren't inspiring me. The appliances look like they have seen better days.
And boy, that fluorescent lighting.
It's stale and it's stock. This is the space that we really need to put money into, okay? We're not gonna get the rental dollars unless we have a really nice kitchen, an open living room, and an open floor plan. So this is what I would do to really bring this space up to where it needs to be.
Let's run with that Spanish vibe. First up, let's install a heavy old world farmhouse door and reclaimed beams down the hallway. In the kitchen, distressed pine cabinets, bone white granite counters, and a turquoise backsplash. Wood paneled appliances to mimic the cabinetry and keep that Castilian farmhouse feel. As the centerpiece, a chef's stove with custom hood surrounded with decorative tile. And for the island, an old wooden work table that could seat 4 and comfortable furniture to finish the place off.
I like the idea of replacing everything.
This is gonna be the main junction of the house. You wanna be close to where all the action is, and that's where the pool's at. You wanna go out of this house?
Yes.
And look at this backyard.
Oh, look at that pool.
It's almost the length of the entire yard, all
Made a
right?
lot out of a small space, really.
If we can add some French doors opening up this space, it's really gonna connect the inside to the outside. This backyard is almost all pool, and that's in great shape. So not a ton of money needs to be spent.
That's great because now we can put it into the kitchen and spend it inside where it needs it. What this does have, it has its own entrance into the master, okay?
Great.
Into our master bedroom.
Very large room. I like the size of it. Lots of windows.
The walls are just really depressing. Not loving it.
But the great thing it has, it's got great access to the outside, good sized room, and it's got tile. What we need to change is the decor and the colors. We can make it better.
All we really need to do is give this room a sense of history and architecture. Some reclaimed wood beams, just to give it that farmhouse feel. Let's build out a faux fireplace with wood and iron details. We'll give it a theme. We'll call it California Mission Revival.
All right. Okay. Okay. I can see it a little bit.
And ensuite bathroom, right here.
Why is there carpet underneath?
That is the remnants of what once was carpet. They replaced it with tile. The tub and the shower are on 2 opposite ends of the room.
Isn't that interesting?
That is kind of strange. Because it does have a double sink vanity. That's a really bright side.
All right, let's go into the guest bedroom.
Oh, I love the light in this room. This is actually a beautiful room with great lights.
All right.
There's some phenomenal mountain views in this house.
Yeah, the rear yard has a great pool.
I also really think the bedrooms are workable. The double vanity in the master bath was fantastic. Really liked that a lot.
And I really liked Matt's design ideas.
That hallway feels not very welcoming.
I'm concerned that even with all of the design changes, that element would not change significantly. I'm concerned about that.
$239,900 is a list price for this. It's been on the market for a little bit. I probably can get it down to $235,000, but that's as low as we're gonna go. I need about $40,000 for renovations. If we run into problems, we have a little cushion, all right, for a little bit more, okay? Carrying costs on this property is $18,000 a year. So in order to get this house for free, we'd have to rent it out during that 10-week peak rental season for $1,800 a week.
I think that a lot of renters would find those numbers very attractive.
Sound good?
Great.
Head out, let's go.
Coming up next, Skip and Laura make the big decision.
So we're gonna go through each one of these houses, pros and cons. You ready?
Yes. We're
Okay,
ready.
so let's start with our first one. That was the stale stucco. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,400 square feet. List price on that was $239,900. I'd like to hit a target price with that at $225,000, because we need $50,000 for renovations, okay? As I remember, you were horrified when you first saw it.
Yeah, I think that's the best word.
So what we would do is just open up that kitchen and completely rework the backyard so it's inviting to you and renters.
The covering cost on that property is $19,000 a year. So in order to get that property for free during the 10-week peak rental season, we would have to rent it out for $1,900 a week.
Location, though, is close to everything.
That was the best location in my mind.
Ready for our next one?
Yes.
Yeah.
On Golden Green. It's the biggest of our houses. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,674 square feet. So list price on that is $200,099,999. Top of
Very
your budget
top.
range. I would like to negotiate it down to $280,000. We would need for that house $45,000 to bring it up to speed.
We'll open up the kitchen to the living room, build an island, and install brand new appliances. We'll also repurpose the sunroom and open the living room to the new patio, pool, and great outdoors.
The carrying cost on it is $21,000. So in order to get that property for free, that's during our 10-week peak rental season, we would have to rent it out for $2,100 a week. So that's at the top of our properties in terms of rental dollars.
Yeah.
Okay, we got our next one. That's Cozy in the Cove. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,458 square feet. The asking price is $239,000.
As you walk in, though, it had the hallway.
Yes.
I'd have to negotiate the price down to $235,000. Renovation, I would need $40,000.
Remember, on this one, we're gonna freshen up the curb appeal to really hammer home the Spanish vibe. Give the kitchen an old world treatment and add some history to the bedroom.
Just take the Spanish style that it already has and just give it an uplift. The annual expenses on that property, mortgage, taxes, and utilities, are $18,000. So we'd have to rent it out for $1,800 a week in order to cover the costs. And that's the lowest of our 3 houses.
Exactly.
Now the hard part is all on you guys.
Oh, boy.
So let's start by eliminating one.
I think that the one we want to eliminate is the Cozy in the Cove.
Cozy in the Cove is cut. Was it the hallway?
The hallway was a big part of it, strangely
part of
enough.
it.
Yeah, it just was really not attractive.
All right, there's 2 left.
We have really wrestled with this, and I feel like we're ready to make a decision. I think we're going to go with...
Stale stucco.
Really? Wow.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm crazy. It was in the best spot in La Quinta.
And with that great pool, the private backyard,
And those to die for views.
just the views, yes.
Congratulations.
We're excited.
I got to roll up my sleeves to negotiate. Have a good rest of the evening, and then see you guys soon with an amazing design.
It took a full month, but with some patience and careful negotiation, I was able to close on Skip and Laura's stale stucco at our target price of $225,000. After down payment, we're left with $50,000 for renovation, a decent budget. But this property has been vacant for a long time, and there's going to be a lot to do.
Oh boy. You guys excited?
So so excited.
I got a great design for you guys. I'm gonna show you when Palm Springs meets Mediterranean.
Sounds
Awesome.
good.
Okay, here's the plan.
Out front here, we've got a major facelift to do. We'll replace that old arbor and ditch the angled wing wall. Then we'll lay down some crushed granite gravel and desert plants. Most importantly, we've got to knock out those windows and replace them with French doors that will open out to a patio with a view of the mountains. We'll cover those cinder blocks with stucco and add some wood accent panels for style. In the living space, we'll replace that window with French doors, and then we'll redo the fireplace to give it a Moroccan flair. We'll polish and dark stain the existing concrete slab, and we'll complete the look with some wood accent walls, a variety of imported lamps, and some retro furniture that renters will love. We're gutting the kitchen entirely and completely opening it up to the living room. Out back, we'll replace the pergola and hardscape, add new desert landscaping with a dining area and fire pit. And with new French doors, the backyard will be steps away from every room.
What do you think?
Oh, I'm excited now. I love that plan.
Oh my goodness.
All right,
Thanks, Matt.
get out of here. Who's ready to drop a pergola? Hey! No!
We're gonna start this demolition off right and knock out some walls to open up this place to the outside. Every room is going to have its own doors for indoor-outdoor flow that is truly seamless. And that ugly kitchen has to go.
Like that? Just like that. Oh, yes! Any kitchen deserves to be hammered apart. It's this one. Look at somebody had a nice, cozy little nest. Mouse nest 1, mouse nest 2. That's what happens when you got a vacant house. Oh, yes! Out of here, I'm gonna be sweating today. Next up, the wall. Want to see what ice do to insulation? They make little tunnels all the way through. Hey, that was easy. Nice work. All right, electrical. Get in here, you want to cut the lines and everything?
We have a problem.
Did you do that?
I did not do that.
It's bare wire. Look at, you can see the little bite marks. That's what happens when you got a vacant house.
If this mouse damage goes throughout the house, we're gonna have a big problem.
As we were breaking down the kitchen, we found lots of evidence of mice around. Look at, you can see the little bite marks. I'm surprised they didn't start a fire.
Before we do anything else, we need to do a complete check of the wiring. If this damage extends through the rest of the house, we're looking at a total rewire. That would eat up a huge amount of our budget.
How are we looking up there?
All sheathing looks good. I see no problems whatsoever.
After a thorough inspection of the wiring and no signs of current infestation, it looks like we're in the clear. This renovation just dodged a major bullet. We still took a minor hit on the kitchen rewire, and that extra $1,500 has to come from somewhere. Skip and Laura loved the idea of an outdoor fire pit, but losing it puts us back on budget and back on track. We've got a lot to do out front to make this appealing to renters.
This angled wing wall, it doesn't fit in with the Mediterranean style that I want to give this place.
Straight, clean lines will take this place out of the 60s.
Yep, that's the line.
Okay, great.
I'm just gonna score it, and then I'm gonna knock it out.
With the entrance wall squared off, we'll pull down the rotted old trellis and tear up the sickly, dying lawn. We'll lay in desert scaping with hardy plants, a drip irrigation system, and crushed granite gravel for a great-looking, low-maintenance front yard. When Skip and Laura bought the house, the wall that separates the front patio from the street was little more than a pile of cinder blocks. We'll stucco the entire thing, and then I'm adding wood accent panels.
Look at that.
Those will echo the wood-look garage door, break up the plain white surface, and add some architectural rhythm to the facade.
This crisp, clean look will ensure that the front of this house is going to stand out in an online listing.
To cap it all off, the trellis, rebuilt from scratch, will go right back where it belongs.
What's your spacing?
18 inches.
Screw them up here first.
All right.
New wood in this pergola, painted up, look good as new.
Inside, carpets are all coming up, and we're polishing and staining the concrete floors throughout the house. Outside, the new poured concrete will also be dark to match the interior, and pattern stamped for a rough, natural look. The new backyard pergola will offer some shade from the desert sun, and the French doors are going in around the house.
These doors may look like they're wood, but they're actually fiberglass. So they're gonna give us that style that we want, but they're also gonna last a long time in this desert sun. It's good, let's try them out. Perfect.
We'll paint most of the walls in the main room a designer white to keep it feeling bright and open. But for some color and contrast, I'm also installing 2 wood accent walls. These rough-hewn boards are a simple and inexpensive way to add some natural warmth without breaking the budget.
22 7/8.
Sounds good.
All right, last piece. This wall is beautiful. Guys, this dark stain that I'm using, it's really gonna warm up this living room. But it's also gonna tie in with the dark stain that's on the floor. So it's just gonna make this one nice cohesive space.
Laura loves the idea of having a living room fireplace, but that brick is dated and boring. Custom cut tile face, however, is just the thing to really make it pop. In the kitchen, the sugar white cabinets and counters are going in. We'll clad the island with the same engineered quartz and add seamless waterfall edges for an elegant designer style.
So in this all-white kitchen, I chose this tile with a very simple and clean design on it. It's gonna make this wall a focal point, but in an elegant and understated way.
Now all that's left are some finishing touches.
It's little details like this that make a design come to life. This renovation is almost wrapped up. And tomorrow, I get to show Skip and Laura their brand new vacation house.
Coming up next, the big reveal.
Can't believe it.
Here it is.
I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. Is this the same house?
Look at that. It doesn't look like the same house, does it?
It's beautiful.
So you have your hands by your mouth. And last
But
time,
in a good way.
in a good way. It was a horrified way last time. All
I
right?
can't believe this.
Some really contrasting colors that we went with.
Looks like a completely different house.
It was so appalling before, but now this is spectacular. The
Yeah.
colors are gorgeous. They're really easy on the eyes.
And you guys see the front door, see the color of it?
You can never have enough orange, in my opinion.
Making a bright color choice on the front door is eye-catching, and it just really makes this property stand apart from the rest.
So much better than I would have imagined, and we haven't even seen anything yet.
You ready to go indoors?
Yes,
All right,
please.
let's go. Come on. Come on in.
Oh my. Honey, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful.
It's just overwhelming.
This was a big, ugly white box.
Yes.
It really was. And that fireplace is stunningly spectacular. That tile work is so beautiful. I love it.
Do you love the light cluster?
Yes. Oh my gosh, it's so warm.
And it's so inviting, too.
Lots of access to the outside. You could see the backyard from the inside.
Yes, it feels a lot bigger.
How did you add so much square footage?
We didn't actually add any square footage, but by taking down the wall to the kitchen, now we have one giant space.
Yes.
Ready to go to the kitchen?
Kitchen.
All right, let's go.
Oh my
Look at
gosh.
that.
This kitchen is beautiful. I don't think we've ever had a kitchen this nice before.
No, we've never had any of this.
You have the island now, 360 degrees around
Yes.
it.
And these countertops, what is this?
Quartz
Beautiful.
countertop with the waterfall edge
Yes.
to it.
It's so modern.
All right, did we pass the chef test?
Oh, just so far beyond anything we could ever expect.
Yeah. You ready to see the outside now?
Yes.
I would love to.
Okay, right to the
Oh
outside.
my gosh. Oh my goodness. This is gorgeous. I love the desert landscaping.
Simple, clean.
You've taken this big, unusable space and you've made it beautiful and you've made it functional.
Dining room table, that's really,
That's
really
gonna be
important.
important.
Brand new patio, the stamped concrete,
Yeah.
high-end look to it. We also rebuilt the pergola.
It's very dramatic change.
Well done.
And then if you notice over here, xeriscaping continues. Leads right out to your own little patio for the master suite.
Great.
Let's head on through the double doors. That's how you open the doors to a master
No
suite.
way. Wow.
Step on in.
This is not the same room.
I know, right?
Oh, it's so pretty. I
Look
love
at
it.
It didn't feel like a master bedroom
No.
before,
No.
and now it feels like a master
Yeah.
suite. Having these doors open, a little patio, perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. The elements in here reminds you of a luxurious boutique hotel.
That's true. So many simple ideas that just have such a dramatic effect.
So let's head right through the hallway. We got another guest bedroom to see.
Oh,
okay?
great.
Oh my goodness. This is spectacular.
The doors just open up the whole room.
We didn't do too much to this room. We took out the carpeting, new doors, new wood trim, and look at the impact it has.
It is a dramatic change from the way it was before.
You can sleep and you can see the mountains.
It's true.
Okay? That's amazing.
That's
Love
amazing.
that.
Right out through the outside, out to our
Yes.
courtyard. Wide open.
Oh my gosh.
At those mountains. Look at that view.
This view is to die for.
Other French doors lead outside to the private courtyard. Every room now seems bigger, brighter, access to the outside. It's amazing what some French doors can do, right?
It really is. I am totally overwhelmed emotionally looking at this house. It's so beautiful.
My favorite part is the kitchen and the great space. It's the whole heart of the house.
It's really a lifelong dream to have a place like this that our whole family can enjoy.
Honestly, this so far exceeds anything I thought that you could do.
And we pushed that $50,000 budget to the max.
We brought the house price down from $239,000 to $225,000. That allowed us to have a renovation budget of $50,000, which brings our total cost to $275,000.
So in order to get this house for free, we would have to rent it out for $1,900 a week
Okay.
during that 10-week peak rental season.
Yeah.
I had some people walk through this property.
Okay.
They think we can get $1,900 a week, no problem. And if you guys want to get more, you can do that. But all we need is 10 weeks at $1,900, and this property is for free.
You know, before this house was about to be condemned, I mean, it was an
It was a
absolute
nightmare.
pit. And now this house is a complete work of art.
It is.
I think the renters are gonna like the pool the most. They're
And
gonna
the
love
living
that pool.
area is amazing
Oh, and the kitchen.
really impactful. And the views. They'll like everything. It's hard to choose just one.
It's been 5 months since we finished renovating Skip and Laura's stale stucco into a Mediterranean marble. So not only do their reservations for their $1,900 a week rental rate fill up fast, They are booked for double that rate during the 2 weekends of the Coachella Music Festival. Now that's what I like to call successful rental.